everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. To run here. First down and more. He's still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Hoosiers moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So Alabama's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Running back with the football. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Getting set. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Makes a quick grab. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Alabama now operating in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. They'll run it with the draw play. this third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. To throw, it's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, tied. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I'm realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking at throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Important 2nd down play coming up. Wide open downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Becker. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And the Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Backed against the wall, you practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Simpson. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line is Cuevas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Porton. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Keeps it on the draw. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Short throw complete to the tight end.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sack on back-to-back plays.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They try Try to sneak it for the first.
First down, Alabama.
That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Same tailback, another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Wideout's now clustered. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
First down, Hoosiers.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Handoff heading left. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Goal line formation for the defense. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Pemby. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So now on comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking right, this one caught.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pass caught, second down now. It's a quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he keeps it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Delayed handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Pass complete on the crosser. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down and 10. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Bootleg looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hemby. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Looking to throw yet again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. That'll be a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. The junior trying to take a shot, but